You explicitly said that, given the urgency of the moment, the timeline in terms of the debt limit, that suspension of the debt limit is what needed to be pursued. Is the view of the White House right now that suspension is really the only viable option, not raising by a particular number?
I'm not going to get into specifics. I hear you, Phil. What I'm going to say is we've been very clear. It needs to be done without condition. This is their constitutional duty to deal with the debt limit, as they did 3 times with the last president, Republican president, as we all know. We have never been a deadbeat nation, as the president has said. I repeated this yesterday as well. And they need to take action. Congress needs to act, and that's what the president is going to continue to make clear, even in the meeting next week that he'll have with the 4 leaders.
On the mayor, I understand services lead. Did the White House have any role or any consultations when it came to that decision-making at all?
I have to be very, very clear here. This is under the purview of Secret Service, and I just would have to refer you there.
And then last one, when the president looks through the lens of budget approach in these discussions next week, is the White House weighing any proposals in terms of a formal process outside of the normal formal process that may entice Republicans in terms of moving towards a clean debt ceiling increase?
Any specific process you're thinking about?
That's what I was asking you about. And trying to think through kind of what a deal-making process would look like if you're going just through that path beyond, I mean, there is an appropriations process that's normal. Is there anything different that you guys would want to
And are you speaking about the appropriation process? Yes. Okay. So as it relates to the budget, the spending, appropriations process, look, that is something, a conversation that the president is happy to have with Speaker McCarthy and the other leaders, the other 3 obviously, to have this discussion on how to move forward and what we value, what we see our values are for the American people and how we move forward with our economy. That is always, we've always been very clear about that when it comes to, again, appropriations and budget. But again, I just have to say this very clearly: when it comes to the debt, Congress must act.
Thanks, Karine.